Slipping away from Keita. And trying himself at scoring wonderfully, brilliantly. And quite possibly inflicting Liverpool's first defeat of the season.
Alright, let's talk about Eden Hazard. If you followed football for the last decade, you've definitely heard his name. At his best, he was up there with Cristiano and Lionel Messi as the best players in the world. And just like Messi, he was the kind of player that can dribble 5 defenders and score. People wonder, how did he do that? But like many talented players, Hazard's story wasn't only about glory. It's also how quickly this game can change. In 1991, Hazard's story began in La Louvière, Belgium. Sorry if I butchered that. Where he was basically born in football. Both of his parents were actual footballers on the semi-pro level. He joined his first club when he was 4. Eden Hazard was already way better than his peers. And 10 years later, he joined Lille's academy. Now, this was a huge move, especially a 14-year-old moving from Belgium to France. And by 16, he made his debut in the first team. And 2 years later, he turned 18, and by then he was already a starter. Between 2007 and 2012, he was the most exciting prospect in Ligue 1. In 2010-11 season, Hazard helped Lille win a historical double, both the Ligue 1 and Coupe de France. That year, he scored 12 goals and provided 10 assists in all competitions. His ability to get past defenders and create chances while also delivering in big moments earned him back-to-back Ligue 1 Player of the Year. In 2012, Hazard signed for Chelsea for 35 million euros. And that was a huge signing at the time, and putting fear to every club in the Premier League, because Chelsea just came off winning their first ever Champions League, and now they went on to buy one of the hardest prospects in the world. Now, Hazard didn't waste his time to make his mark in the Premier League. In his first season with Chelsea, he scored 13 goals and provided 24 assists across all competitions. From then on, he was the man at Chelsea, replacing Drogba and Frank Lampard as the star of the team. And somehow, he improved his dribbling and acceleration, the way he could stop on a dime and spin and leave defenders frozen. It was magical to watch. And then the comparison with Lionel Messi started. Because at the time, it was him and Messi and Neymar were going against each other in terms of who is the best dribbler in the world. But the craziest part is Hazard never took training seriously. His coaches and teammates would joke around, saying how casual he is when training, and then when match day comes, he tears apart defenders and delivers every time. By 2014-15 season, Hazard hit his prime. Under Jose Mourinho, he led Chelsea to the Premier League title, scoring 14 goals and 9 assists. He was named the PFA Player of the Season and was simply the best player in the world outside of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Over 7 seasons, Hazard won 2 Premier League titles and 2 Europa Leagues and other domestic trophies, leaving Chelsea with 110 goals and 92 assists in 352 appearances. But as effortless his performances was, that same relaxed attitude would be his biggest downfall. In 2019, Hazard got his dream move to Real Madrid for 100 million euros. Now, although fans were chanting Kylian Mbappe in Hazard's presentation, they were also very excited to see one of the best players in the world come to join the best team in the world. Even though Hazard was a superstar, joining Real Madrid would put him in a spotlight where he can be a huge celebrity around the world. But from the start, things didn't feel right. Hazard arrived at Real Madrid out of shape. He even admitted he gained weight during the summer. Fans laughed at it at the time, but it became clear that his relaxed attitude on training was no longer something he can get away with. This was not the Premier League anymore. This was Real Madrid, where players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Zinedine Zidane were booed, even though they were the best players in the world at their time. Then came the injuries. Every month there is a new injury. He could not catch a break. Hazard barely played, only making 76 appearances, scoring 7 goals, making him the most disappointing Real Madrid signing of all time. And the problem wasn't just physical, it was his mentality. He used to be a guy who dribbled opponents head on. He seems like he lost his spark and the ability to create chances. Fans turned on him real quickly, as they would do, especially the Spanish media at the time. Even now, the Spanish media is doing the same things they did to Kylian Mbappe. For Real Madrid, if you do not perform, you will be forgotten real quick and fans will turn on you. And now, unfortunately, Hazard retired in 2023 and it's tough to sum up his career. Because in one hand, you could remember him as one of the best players of his generation when he played for Lille and Chelsea. On the other hand, you can compare him to Neymar as one of the most disappointing players of all time because of their potential. But for us real football fans, we will remember him as one of the best players of his generation and clearly up there with Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo as people who gave us entertainment week after week. Like and subscribe and see you later.